welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be setting up my first paycheck for the month of December in my planner. We are also going to stuff my wallet for the week, as well as my sinking funds and saving challenges. So if you like these kind of videos, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know, how did November go for you with your financial goals? We'll talk about mine. What are your financial goals for December? And let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work here to like close out November. I'm not gonna do that in this video, but just wanted to kind of let y'all know that with the last week and a half of this month, I just had so much going on that I did not keep track of everything that I normally was keeping track of. Like, I haven't put a no spend down in like a couple weeks. So November was just very like crazy hectic. So I'm gonna have to kind of get this budget closeout together off camera. But for December, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I did pay my rent today before this video, and my dental and vision insurance did come out. It was right at like $30. I think it was $29.90 something. Health insurance has not came out yet, so I'm still trying to figure out, you know, because I was first told it was coming out on the 17th, but then I was told no, it's coming out on the 1st, but then health insurance hasn't came out today. So I'm still figuring that out. So for this upcoming week, I only have one, outside of rent, I only have one other bill due. That is my Netflix bill. My budgets go from Friday to Thursday, so I'm paid weekly, so I budget weekly. So this bill is technically going to go on my next paycheck. This is a business bill, so I just put it here as a reminder, but it's not really accounted for in my personal budget. So December is pretty quiet for now. I am really excited about that because November was so super hectic, and yeah, I'm just kind of glad that that's over. So for November, I did have some goals, some financial goals to complete my retirement rollover process, or really get the process started, and I need to make some changes to my student loans. I didn't complete any of those in November, so I did not reach my financial goals for the month of November, but that's okay. I'm just rolling it over to December. So those are my December goals: to get my retirement rollover process started and to edit my student loans. Also, well, I did have a November goal to stay in the green for the whole month, and I did. So you guys know I was red in August and September. Those were like overspend months for me. October and November were both green. So my goal for December is also to have a green month, but to complete these two things over here, as well as I want to pay off my taxes bill. So my minimum payment is $65, but my bill in total is like $3 something. I want to pay that bill off before the new year. So those are my December goals. I would love to know what your December goals are. Please leave them down below in the comments so that we can, you know, put our goals in the atmosphere, write the visions. This is my December budget. I did set it up in my monthly budget setup video, which I will have linked down below if you were not able to watch that. So we are going to move on to paycheck 1. Okay, so under my paycheck stickers, under income, I always just put the amount of cash I'm going to be taking out of the bank to pay for these expenses. So my bill, the only bill, like I said, I don't account for the rent here. So my only bill would be my Netflix bill, and I'm expecting that to be about $13. That is due on the 6th. For my cash envelopes, I'm going to be putting in $165 for this upcoming week. For sinking funds and saving challenges, I'm putting $106 today in my sinking funds, and I'm putting $96 in my saving challenge, so that's $202. I am putting $13 in my buffer account, and I do have some extra spending that I'm doing, but it's not going to be in cash, so I'm just not accounting for it here. So let's total this up. So 13 plus 165 plus 202 plus 13 equals 393. And so that is the amount of cash that I took out of the bank today. I do live near a main street, so I apologize for that. I think I say that in like every video, but these cars can get outrageous sometimes. So this is an additional $193 that I'm taking out for this week. So that's it for last week. I did not use cash. You guys know I didn't do a cash stuffing last week because it was Thanksgiving and I was like out of town and had a bunch of things to do. But I did still give myself a budget even though I was using my debit card, and I was under budget the last week for November. So I'm taking the remainder of that money, I'm taking it and I am putting that money toward my emergency fund. So I think it's about $90 that I'll be putting from my emergency fund from last week. So last week was a good week, even though I did not use cash. Y'all know, like, I rarely never use cash, but sometimes it happens, and I still give myself a budget even if I do have to use my debit card. So this is the weekly check-in. So we will go ahead and put in our numbers for that. Okay, y'all. So for the first week of December, I am going to give myself $10 for spending and $45 for gas. We will do $70 for groceries. Home is going to get $15. Eating out is going to get $25. And this week, nothing for medicine, nothing for beauty. And I have my debt tracker and sinking funds over here. So my only consumer debt is that taxes bill. My starting balance is, I couldn't remember what the number was. I knew it was in the threes, but it's $306. I left the payment and ending balance blank because we are believing God that this whole thing is getting paid off this month. And I can go into 2024 consumer debt free. So you guys know I have student loans, so that's a thing. Luckily, I don't have any interest on these payments, so that doesn't affect anything. The only thing I've ever had to pay with the taxes is if you use your debit card, sometimes they charge you like an extra like $2, but I was doing that for the majority of this year. But then when I started using my bank account to pay it, there's no fee whatsoever. So just a little tip there. For my sinking funds, I did have to consolidate them this month. You guys know I usually do a whole like spread with each fund written out, but on the back of this sheet were some financial goals that I don't think I ever shared with you guys. So I'm actually going to share them with you in this video, what my financial goals were for 2023. So because of that, this is the end of the planner. It's December. I did have to consolidate. So I currently have $359 in my high priority binder, which is this pink one. And then I have $1408 in my low priority binder, which is the black one. And in total, it is $1767. So I do have a goal to try to collectively, these binders have $2,000. So that's my goal for that. So let's take a look at my financial goals for this year. I hope you guys can see that. So these goals were set in place over the summer. So I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I don't have like financial goals at the beginning of the year. Like, that's just, I try to have some financial goals at the very beginning of the year, but sometimes I just really don't know what my goals are going to be. So that's why I didn't make a video like that last year. We'll see how next year goes. But these goals came into place at the end of the end of spring, toward the beginning of summer. So my goal for the month of June, my financial goal, was to decrease my HP Ink subscription by like $25, so I was able to do that. Also in the month of June, my car insurance did increase a little bit, not too much. For the month of July, my goal was to, at that particular time, I was paying 2 electricity bills a month because my first provider that I had, our bill was 2 months behind. My new provider, our bill is 1 month behind. So for like 2, maybe 3 months, 2 for sure, I was paying 2 electricity bills. It was outrageous. So that was my goal for the month of July, was to pay off whatever I still owed from my first provider and only have 1 electricity bill. So I highlighted it because I did complete it. For the month of August, you guys know that I went to the meetup experience with Taylor, and I put that ticket on a payment plan, and so I wanted to pay that ticket off. I also, you guys know, canceled out my previous health insurance. I was paying like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and it was really garbage. And so I did cut off my health insurance in the month of July, but August I no longer had a bill for that. Now I have new health insurance, praise God. For September, I wanted to pay off my business loan, which was a Shopify loan, and I did pay that off. You guys see for here, December, I have to pay my taxes off, so that's what we're currently working on right now. Over the summer, with all the increase in bills that was going on in my life, just seemingly out of nowhere, as well as like stuff I had to get done with my car, I did pull some money from my savings account, and I did pull some money from my emergency fund. So the money that I pulled from my savings account, I wanted to put that back. It's very important to put money back if you take it out of these accounts, because if you don't, they just dwindle over time instead of growing. So I was able to put back the money that I borrowed from my savings account. So it's doing great, it's growing. I still need to put money back in my emergency fund. I think after I put my rollover from last week into my emergency fund, I think I'm gonna have like $200 and something left to put back in my emergency fund. So these were my 7 goals that I don't think I shared with y'all, and I wanted to show them to you. If you purchased from me during the Black Friday sale, I'm projecting all of my orders to be out by this weekend. So that's the 15th through the 17th. So especially like if you ordered stickers, January stickers, that's still plenty of time for your stickers to get to you, because I use USPS ground, and it only takes a few days to get your order for it to deliver. So you should still have your January stickers in time with no problem. I'm currently working on those that ordered December stickers, because it's already December. So I'm currently working on those. I'll be working on those this weekend to try to get your December stickers out to you within this week, so that you have the rest of the month to use it. But I did want to give you guys an update on Black Friday, and then our Christmas sale will be on the 18th. I'm going to post a video somewhere around here to show you guys all the products that will be in the Christmas sale. I don't have a time for the Christmas sale. It is going to be on a Monday. If you can, please suggest a time down below in the comments for if you have a suggested time for the Christmas sale. Okay, y'all, so let's go ahead and count the money so we can make sure that we have what we need. 50 and 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 180. And 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Okay, so $393 is what we have here. And I'm going to go ahead and get everything in the wallet. I am working on some new envelopes for the new year, so I'm super excited about that. It's gonna be in the Vellum family. I did post a little sneak peek of it on my IG story. just to kind of see like what y'all would think of it. So those will be coming in January. Gas is getting 20, 40, and 5. And groceries is getting 70. So I have started back dieting. I think I told you guys about that. That I really needed to get myself together in that way, because y'all know how weight sneaks up on you. Like, you think you fine, you're thinking like, oh yeah, I'm still the same size. I'm eating, but I'm still the same size. And then all of a sudden, you're like, well, whoa, I'm not still the same size. So my weight definitely snuck up on me. I tend to only gain weight in certain places, technically like the midsection. So yeah, but I started my diet back this week, the week after Thanksgiving, and it's crazy because my midsection is already slimming down. So I just been pretty much eating salads this week, drinking a lot of water, and my midsection is already like a little bit smaller. So I will keep that up for the next several weeks, especially before Christmas, and also into the new year. So, and then nothing for meds, beauty, miscellaneous. Nothing going to the bank. I only have one receipt. No, two. These is two receipts, a little bit of coins, and that is going to be the end of the wallet. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my saving challenge. Okay, so we didn't finish November, or I didn't finish it last week because I didn't take out any cash from the bank, and so I need to finish November. So let's see here. So I'm gonna take 20, 20, 20, 31, and then that's the end of the November challenge. I hope that you guys have enjoyed these challenges. I know like the end of the year is gotten a little bit more tough. Like the year starts out really easy with the savings amounts, and then it gets a little bit higher at the end of the year. So, but I hope that y'all enjoyed it, or have enjoyed it nonetheless. And this is the saving challenges for next year. So I'm all ready to go. So moving on to December, today I'm going to do 10 and 15. So 10 and 15. So that's 10 and then 10 and 15. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and count how much I have, because I don't think I'm gonna be doing like a big end of the year saving challenge count, just because I have like this pet peeve with keeping a lot of bills in the house. I'm always condensing bills around here, so I don't have like the big wads of cash because I condense all of it. I might do one next year though. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 140. Let me get this calculator out. That was 140. 10, 20, 30, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 11, 12, 13. So $1,218 is what we have. And Baddies had said something the other day, I think in one of her shorts, when she was like, sometimes when people see that the challenges are only like $1,000 or they're like, oh, it's only $1,000. And then she brought up the statistic of like, I think like 50 something percent, if not more, of Americans don't even have a $1,000 emergency fund. So it's kind of like, yeah, no, this is definitely a big deal. This money is going toward my taxes, so that's what I'm using it for. But okay, so we are done. So last week I did not properly budget for I didn't properly budget for Thanksgiving week. I just kind of treated it like it was a normal week, and it definitely was not. So what ended up happening was I took money out of four funds. I took money out of miscellaneous, outings, and my high priority. I took the money out of my buffer envelope, and I took money out of my functions envelope. So I'm okay with functions because that's what I saved that money for, the holidays. So that was fine. But today I'm going to be putting the money back that I took out from my buffer envelope as well as my miscellaneous and outings envelope, because I want to continue to make sure that my accounts and my envelopes and stuff are growing. And so that's why I was telling you guys a little bit earlier about my goals to put my money back in my savings account and in my emergency fund, because I've just noticed that when you take money out, I mean, the money is there to use for when you need it. But when you don't put it back, that's how everything dwindles down instead of growing. So I'm just being very intentional about whatever money I'm taking out of accounts or envelopes. I just want to be intentional about putting it back. So that was my Netflix bill and my buffer envelope. Next, we'll get into the high priority binder. And I am going to change my envelopes out probably in the next week or so to my winter envelope, since we are now in the month of December. Or maybe I'll wait until it's like the first day of winter. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so today is the 1st. I'm currently adding $1 in my birthday envelope until after Christmas. So now I have 5, 6, 7, 8. And I am going to be doing something for my birthday next year. I said I wasn't, but I'm going to enjoy them while I have them. Okay, next is wardrobe. And this is going to be getting a 5. And so now we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I think a couple weeks ago, yeah, like two or 3 weeks ago, I did post on there that if you live in Houston, then you probably know about this really tragic car accident that happened a couple weeks ago, where 6 people passed away. A total of 6 people passed away. And I didn't say anything on YouTube, I don't think, but 4 of the 6 people that passed away were classmates of mine. Out of those 4, there's only 1 that I actually knew, that I was friends with in school. I have known her since 7th grade, and she did pass away. The other 3 of the 4 that passed away, their faces are familiar to me, but I did not personally know them. But yeah, so the 2 people that survived, it was a man and a woman that survived, and the woman is the cousin of my braider. So the woman that braids my hair, she's my former co-worker, and her and I have been cool for years. She's been braiding my hair for years. I met her in like 2018. So the woman that survived the car accident is my braider's cousin, and the man who survived the accident is the fiance of my braider's cousin. So if you guys will just keep those families in your prayers. I didn't mention it on here on YouTube, but definitely wanted to. So April and May have 25, 35, yes. Yeah. So after that happened, y'all, I was like, I'm definitely doing something for my birthday next year. Like, yes. So y'all celebrate y'all's birthdays. Don't just look at it as another day. Celebrate it. Hang out with your friends, your family. Okay, outings normally gets a 5, but I took that 20 out and I'm going to put that 20 back. So now we are at 25 in outings. And I'm just going to continue doing this. Like whenever I pull money out of these funds, I'm putting it back, because that's how my sinking funds ended up in shambles anyway. I was overspending in August and September like nobody's business. Had no business spending that much money, especially in September. I understand August, that was my birthday month, but September I had no excuse. And I took a bunch of money out of these envelopes and I never put the money back. And so now I'm like, it's taking me a while to try to, rebuild, and that's not easy. Okay, so car maintenance has 100, 150, 170, 190, 210. Which I'm gonna need this money. I am going to the dealership this month for maintenance, and I'm probably gonna need more than $210, but whatever else I need, I'm just gonna take it out of my paychecks. That's how I'm gonna do that. Miscellaneous normally gets 2, but I took out 14, so we're gonna do 16 today. Oh, I don't know if I did a 5. I think I am doing all ones. 2, 4, 6. I think I'm doing all ones. So 16. I didn't put my deduction from it on the tracker, but put in 16 back in miscellaneous. Gifts is going to get $2. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. My god baby is also getting $2. So we have 50, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. Oh, she's gonna be at $100 before I know it. And I'm saving this money for her graduation. That's in like a million years from now. But yeah, I just decided, so I don't pull this money like for like her birthdays and Christmas and stuff. I don't pull from here. I'm saving this for her graduation. Medical is going to get 5. And I haven't seen her since September. I think the end of September was the last time I saw her. Her mom just had a baby. So the baby is less than a month old. So I'm going to see her this month. I should. So 10, 15, 20, 25. I should be seeing her this month. I'm so excited because y'all, I'm going Christmas shopping for 3 babies this year. I went Christmas shopping baby wise just for her last year. She was the only baby, but now I have a baby niece, and then like I said, her mom just had a baby a month ago, and I missed the baby shower because I had another engagement, and so I have to buy their new baby a gift, and they had a boy. Exciting. I've never been shopping for a baby boy before, so I'm super excited to go shopping for a boy. And yeah, so I need to go ahead and get started working on that with my Christmas gifts. Okay, next we have my low priority binder. So the envelope that I did take money out of in this binder was my functions envelope, but I'm not putting that money back because the holidays is what I save that money for. I save that money throughout the year to spend during holidays, so I'm not going to worry about putting that money back. So card tags is going to get $2. I really don't know how this is going to work out for next year. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Because I think I had like $40 in this envelope before I took it out. My car tags cost about $75. That's the registration plus the inspection. In total, it's about $75. So I don't know. Electronics is gonna get $2. Next year is going to be a much better year for me with these binders. This year was really bad. Next year is going to be so much better. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Emergency is getting 5. And so this is some additional money. Like I was telling you guys, my rollover from last week, even though I didn't take any cash out, I still gave myself a budget with my debit card and still like monitored how much I was spending. And I did come in under budget. And I told you guys that that rollover money is going into my emergency fund. But this is also money that will end up going into my emergency fund as well. As you guys can see here, last month I took out $75 out of this envelope and put it in my emergency fund. So I'm putting that money back. So $1,000, $1,200, $1,500. I'm putting that money back so that it will continue to grow instead of dwindling down. And the kind of account that I have to keep at least $1,000 in here. If I don't keep at least $1,000 in there, they will charge me a monthly fee to have that account. So, okay, giveaways is getting 2. Our next giveaway will be when we get to 30,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already subscribed, I really appreciate if you would consider. And so in giveaways, we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Christmas is getting 10. I'll also let you guys know in my budget my December monthly budget that I might be pulling money from just my paychecks for Christmas as well, because I think I usually have a goal of saving like $300 a year for Christmas, and we are nowhere near that. So 100, 10, 20, 30, 45. So 145. We may be at a smooth 150 or 60 by the time Christmas gets here. And so I will probably have to use my paychecks, which will be the first time in like 3 years of me having to do that. I have been using a Christmas sinking fund every year for like the past 3 years and not touching my paychecks at all. Functions is gonna get a 2, and I did take everything out of here. So it now has $2 for next year, next year's holidays. And car tires is getting the last 2. This was another envelope that I had like a nice amount of money in that just is all gone now. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think I had, before I took money out of here, I think I had enough money for like definitely 1 tire, maybe even 2. So, okay, y'all. So that is my low priority binder. I don't think I have any more updates for you all in regards to like Black Friday or Christmas sale stuff. Again, if you made it this far into the video, please give me a suggested time for the Christmas sale on Monday, December 18th, if you have a suggested time. And if you have any questions about any of the sales, let me know down below and I will answer them. And I will see you guys back next week. I hope you have a great weekend. Happy December. Let me know what your goals are, and I'll see y'all next week.